Hello everyone, welcome back to Frickbear 3. Last time, we got the ending where we freed the souls, and had a happiest day. Now it turns out there is one more ending, and it seems like every other ending, someone always gets left behind. So the only solution I can see is doing all of them at the same time. Now I am going to do this on easy, because I'm a bit of a chump, but we're doing everything all at once. Might as well give a little bit of leeway for myself. Let's get to work. There. Just squeezing through here. No, there we go.
Come get your upgrade here.
I think I'll take cam radar. Just gonna buy upgrades first, honestly. Get something out of the way. Alright. This. Get spring trap. $20. Play the cabinet. Alright. Gift. We'll take Withered Chica, because they're very much easy to deal with, especially since Balloon Boy shows up on the second night. Give the mask. And now we squeeze out of here. Oh my goodness, they were right there. they're already moving. Easy. All right. There's 2 people outside? Seems that they're arguing. If you knew what was good for you, you'd leave him to me. Neither of you have any idea what you're getting yourselves into here.
What? So you can just boss him around? Fat chance! You reek of ulterior motives. In fact, you reek in general. Jeez, why do you smell like that?
Can I help you two? There you are. Yes,
Well, hello there, gorgeous. Yes, you're just who I wanted to see.
What? Hey, I was talking.
Ladies first, Stinky. It's not like you had anything worthwhile to say anyhow.
So, did you want anything?
Well, boy, am I glad you asked. See, you've got a little something I want. Well, you got a lot, actually. But whatever that other stuff you brought home with you doesn't matter to me right now. You know that green moldy bunny you salvaged? See, funny thing, he actually belongs to me.
Under what circumstances? Neither of you should have been handling that thing. Listen, what was her name? Oh, I'm Jeremy. Nice to meet you. Yes, Jeremy. I apologize if we got off on the wrong foot, but I only want to make one thing clear. Certain things at this company are not to be trifled with. That rabbit is very much one of them.
Do you mean Springtrap? Or do you mean me?
I understand that you're new around here, but consider yourself lucky that you still have time to change course. Being around as long as I have, I know I have my fair share of regrets. If I were in your shoes, well, I would have loved to get out while I still had the chance.
Are you threatening him?
I'm only warning you, both of you. You continue down this path, touching things that should not be touched. I feel you won't be happy when they come back to bite you.
You would know a thing about bites, wouldn't you?
Excuse me?
Oh, come on! What's with that look? Was this a joke? Oh well, you get the picture, don't you, Jeremy? You've got 2 choices here. You can go along with me, or you can bore yourself to death whoever that guy's got planned. I have a feeling you'll make the right choice in the end.
And just like that, the mysterious white rabbit hopped, skipped, and jumped back into the darkness. Phew, good riddance. Listen, Jeremy, was it? I'd like to believe you have good intentions with whatever it is you're doing here, even if I do not fully understand them. In fact, I appreciate that you brought that mask back with you. If you happen to find any more, I would love to take them off your hands. Just steer clear of that rabbit, will you? You'll be better off if you don't get your hands dirty. And the hooded man takes his leave as well. I really wish there was a way I could please both of them. I'd hate to cause another fight. Oh, hey, they were both just looking for something I found, weren't they? That's it. If I just continue collecting those masks and those funny-looking robots, I can make them both happy. Just wonder why they want them so much. Ah, shoot, I'm running late. I better get a move on. Salvage time. Yeah, this dialogue is the same. So I'm taking Toy
ready?
Freddy, because I'm definitely playing some minigames. Speaking of minigames, gotta play this. Simple enough. Got our gift. Pop this open. Take you with me. Screw it, I'll take Spawn Killer. Take that. We just gotta go as fast as we can. Yup. Leaving quietly? Nah, you gotta sprint. Oh my goodness. I'll bin you. Oops, I did that on accident. Chillax in the office. Matter of fact, I'm gonna chillax so much that a whole hour's gonna pass. And we're done. That man from last night is back. You know, I can't help but wonder what it is you're trying to accomplish here. Is your boss giving you a bonus for these? Are you just curious what might happen? I just struggle to see what your motive is here, especially when I doubt you even know what these things even are. The rabbit, for example, do you know who or what exactly he is? Well, I think I can handle him well enough. I made it this far after all. I'm more concerned with what consequences freeing him and the others will have. Consequences you clearly don't grasp the weight of. Listen, let me tell you about this friend I once knew. He was a bit rough around the edges, made plenty of mistakes, but he had a good heart. Always wanted to do the right thing, you know? And I liked that about him. He was also horribly stubborn. He had this harebrained plan and he insisted he'd do it all himself. His cross to bear, so he said. He became obsessed, fully submerged in his work. Maybe because he was in over his head, or maybe just to try and drown out his guilt. But soon, he began meddling with forces far outside his control. Do you want to know what happened to him? He turned up dead. His brain splattered across the walls of his study. Maybe you won't realize it now. Maybe you won't even realize it until after it's too late. But you'll come to realize these things were sealed away for a reason. So the man vanishes into the darkness yet again. His stare seems to pierce right through you as he walks away. Sheesh, that guy needs to relax. Does he not believe me when I say I can handle this? I guess it's good to be careful, but if you let it get to you, you'll just end up paranoid. I've only stuck around to listen. Maybe I can make it see it that way. Well, if it doesn't see it now, I'll just have to show him. I'll prove them that I can handle this myself. Next salvage, here we go. We all saw that, didn't we? Anywho, it's like Mr. Hippo again.
I want to tell you about it.
I've had a good focus on vents, so keep that up, even though it's repeats. 3, 9, 5, 2, 4, 8. Open sesame. Take you with me.
Shocking, isn't it?
I don't really see you needing upgrading, so I'm just gonna grab you now. Oh, that's right, I gotta go do the minigame. Oh, there we go. Alright. Time to skedaddle out of here. Yes! Wonderful. Handle the vents myself. This night over with. Skip the last 2 hours. Just gone. Yep, yep. Whew. It's her.
All right, you jerk. Give it up. What's your angle here?
My angle?
Don't play dumb with me. I know you're up to something. You really expect me to believe the whole newbie shtick, huh? Some guy just shows up someday, somehow knows exactly what to grab and exactly how to deal with it. No, you're someone else. I don't know who, but I know you are. Because if you weren't, Stringtrap would have gutted you like a fish by now.
I'm being honest. I didn't even know about this place until a week ago. I'm glad you think I'm doing good at my job, but that doesn't mean I'm some kind of secret agent.
Oh, really?
So you mean to tell me
You don't know anything about the company's history. The bite, the big bite, the fast cola recall, the MCI? None of that rings a bell?
I'm sorry, the MCI?
Yeah, the MCI. Sure you must have heard of that, right?
I can't say it rings a bell, no.
You mean to tell me you haven't heard of the single most infamous event in this company's entire history? Should have figured. After all, if you did, I doubt you still would be. You know what? Why don't I tell you about it? So, this place. Pretty much run down these days, huh? But that wasn't always the case. Back in the 80s, gosh, Freddy was the place to be. Everyone and their grandmother wanted to hang out here. If you were a kid, you wouldn't want to be caught dead anywhere else. Well, you get what I mean. Kids loved this place. I'm sure you can imagine how big the crowds were here. But among those happy crowds, there were a few kids who weren't so happy. The lonely ones, the ones who had trouble making friends. There they sat, far away from the crowds, all on their own, all sad and lonely. Until one day, a friend came their way. A man, one of the place's performers, actually. He loved putting smiles on the kids' faces, so he'd seek out the loneliest ones he could find. And oh boy, was he good at his job. He'd help them beat the arcade games, sneak them toys from the prize corner, stuff like that. And the kids absolutely adored him. I mean, who wouldn't? Eventually, those kids' birthday parties would come around. No one would show up, of course. That is, except for the man. Why the long face? He'd say, "Did you not like the gift I got for you?" "Oh, silly me. It wasn't enough found out yet. I should have known. Here, I'll show it to you. Follow me." They'd follow along, of course. Who would they be to not trust their best friend? He brought them to a back room in a corner of the pizzeria few ever looked, and few ever ventured into.
Are you ready? Close your eyes, he'd say.
He ushered them into the room. They went in, he followed behind, and as just as they opened their eyes...
Oh my goodness.
There were 4 children in total. The police never found any of them. The police never found the man, either. Do you want to know the funniest part? That man. He's been right with you here this whole time. That's right. You've been housing a killer in these walls this entire time. But you'll think twice about handling those animatronics now.
It's haunted, right?
What?
Yeah, my parents told me about the whole missing children thing when I said I'd be working here.
But you said you didn't...
I didn't know there was a proper name for it. Like I said, I'm new here.
You total jerk! You couldn't have led with that? Great, so this whole story was for nothing! Why not even bother showing up? Okay, fine. No more dressing this up. Let me make this simple. Keep your hands off those robots. They're not yours to keep.
Deflated, the white rabbit returned to the darkness. So maybe she just wants those things to keep me safe? No, who am I kidding? She's clearly got bad intentions. Even I can see that. Jeez, what do I do here? I just want to help. But I can't help but feel like it's put me in the middle of something. Something dangerous. I can still make the best out of a bad situation. There's only one of those robots left, right? Only one more of those masks. I know I can turn this around. Alright. Last salvage.
Come get your upgrade here.
First things first, the files. Minigame time. There we go. Ba-bang. Oh, yep, there was another one on. Jeez, who do we... Oh, yeah, that's right. Gotta pop this. And I think I'll take Dreadbear again. It's pretty manageable. Could also just get rid of him if I need to.
Come get your upgrade here.
Getting a whole bunch of things right now. Oh well. Let's get out of here. Go. Okay. Night 5. Let's go. Kill you. Everyone's moving now. Okay. We gotta focus on everyone a little bit more. There you go. Those up. Gummy for you. There you go. Fast. Scooch it back. Just chill out. I need a little more power. There we go. Just hold out now. Get out of there. Oh, never mind then. Stay there. I don't care. That's all 5 nights with us grabbing like everything. Here. Easy ending. Because I played on easy, because I'm a chump. Low key. Well, it seems that despite our best efforts to warn you,
You still wound up seeing this thing through to the end. Seriously, what is your deal? You're just trying this. Are you just doing this for fun? You didn't make anyone happy here. All you did was tick us off.
for once, I agree with her. This will really accomplish nothing. Our goals are fundamentally incompatible. If this was your way of finding a compromise between us, I'm afraid it was all in vain. If you want to do any good with what you've collected here, you'll need to choose between us.
Well, he's not gonna side with you, that's for sure. Though I also doubt he'll want to side with me either, considering all the stuff I said last night. But hey, water under the bridge, eh? Got 4 lovely little animatronics here. Why don't we let bygones be bygones and make the most of them? I'll be sure to reward you handsomely if you do.
If you're smart, you won't fall for such an obvious bribe. Listen, I understand we may have gotten off on the wrong foot, but But you still have one last chance to do some good here. Hand over those masks and you'll never have to hear from either of us again. Then you'll be free to do whatever it is you're trying to do here. Will you make the right choice? Well, I guess oh. Phone call.
Who's that?
Oh, that's my boss. Sorry, I have to take this. Wah! Oh, is everything alright?
No, everything is not alright. When you're going to tell me about these files, huh?
Files? What files?
Is there another guy with you?
Oh, yes, there is. Hold on. Let me put you on speaker.
Hi there, Mr. Boss Man. Hey, chump, it's me, Hey, wait a second, I recognize that voice. You're that creep who's been loitering outside my restaurant. And you, the other guy, you two are trying to swindle my employees away, aren't you?
So you're the one who's decided to keep this walking corpse of a brand alive. I have to say, you're certainly living up to everything I expected you to be.
Bah, some nerve. Don't think I can't see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get my employees to do the dirty work for you, when the only person they do unpaid work for is me. Now, get lost before you cost me any more of my time. My employee needs to get back to what really matters here. Making me rich.
Well... Oh, what really matters? He snatched the phone right out of your hands. If you cared about what really mattered, you wouldn't have bought this company in the first place. Dragging on its miserable legacy all for a couple pennies. You're absolutely despicable.
Yeah, not to mention no one near as charming as the old owner.
Quiet, you're not part of this. Well, it's come
to think of it, I wouldn't call you charming either. You're both obnoxious. Oh, please. You wouldn't know the first thing about what makes a good manager. Do either of you have any idea what decisions I have to make? Just like last week. My favorite pizza place jacked up the price on their garlic powder pizza. So I had to fire half my staff to maintain a profit. You own a pizzeria?
Oh,
Tired of pizza?
they're just going. They're just going then. Try to speak up, but as they ignore you time and time again, your voice goes quiet. You want to help all of them. You really, really do, but you can't please everybody, can you? No matter how hard you try, you can't make them all happy. If you help one of them, you'll just make the others upset. You don't know what's going on. You're in over your head, aren't you? But what if there was someone who could help? What if they were much, much closer than you thought? Putting a hand on your head and sticking your other in your pocket, you notice those files you kept around to read later. Maybe, just maybe, these files can tell you everything you need to help everyone. And if that's the case, you can really make everyone happy. Then why don't we read them together? Alright. The company's newest president is pulling in one hell of an effort to save what little face we have left before the sale goes through. All documents in this folder were supposed to be destroyed, and I was the one put in charge of destroying them. But screw him. I've put up with being a corporate slave long enough. People deserve the truth. And even if it costs me my job, even if it costs me everything, they'll get it. This folder contains everything. Documentation on every single tragedy the company so desperately wanted covered up. Do with it what you will. Clark. Can I flip the page, please? There we go. Children disappear. Parents blame local diner. 1985. Police report. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Person of interest. Henry Emily. Raph Callahan. William Afton. The Baby. Animatronic. Illusion Discs. Log entry 91204. We've been hemorrhaging money for close to 2 decades now. Our cost-cutting measures bought us some time, but it certainly didn't do any favors for our reputation. By all means, this company is a sinking ship, but I'm its captain. And you know how the saying goes, the fact of the matter is that my job here is far from over. Those spirits are still trapped inside my machines, and if this company goes under, they'll still be here. At first, I found the very concept of this almost impossible to fathom, but thanks to its, well, let's call him a friend, that I've finally begun to wrap my head around it. In fact, that same friend seems to know how they can be set free. It does pay me to do this to my own creations, but it's what needs to be done. The pieces have been put in place. Things will be made right soon enough. 17th now? It didn't work. I was so sure that it would. Everything was set up properly. The execution went exactly how we planned it. It should have worked. Why didn't it work? I've begun seeing them here, out there, everywhere. Around the corners, down hallways, shadows dancing in fringes of my vision, even in the corners of my own home. Yeah, that was the ghost that we were seeing. Anywhere the light doesn't reach. These four have had their bodies laid to rest. The killer has long since faced justice for what he's done. Their cages have been reduced to nothing but ash. But by all our knowledge, there isn't anything more they could need, and yet this puzzle hasn't been completed. At first I thought, what more could they want? But no, that isn't the question we need to be asking. I've worked with plenty of children, and if they want something, they'll let you know it. Bless their little hearts. No, what I should be asking is, if the picture isn't complete, then what's the missing piece? I'll need to dig deeper. October 24th. I finally found it. My hands are shaking as I write this. Perhaps I should call myself. But I find myself unable to wait to document this revelation. There is one last loose end we have yet to tie up, someone we had forgotten about. I'll be doing this one on my own. My associate has been of great help, but do not wish to burden him with this. After all, this has been my cross to bear. It is entirely possible that I won't make it back to tell the tale, but that does not concern me any longer. As long as those four can finally move on, as long as she can move on, it's time to finally end this one last loose end. Oh. Oh shit, the bear! Poor, poor Henry. He never did make it back to tell the tale. Oh no, it's you.
Hey, Jeremy, buddy. What do you think you're doing here, huh? Come on, old pal. You know a little watchman like yourself shouldn't be sticking their nose in confidential company files. Why don't you just hand over that little folder and things go back to as they should, yeah? After all, I'm sure you wouldn't want to end up like Henry. You, aren't gonna give it back, are you? Alright, I get it. I see what you're trying to do here. You think by collecting all these artifacts, bring them all together in one place, you can save everyone, don't you? Free all those poor little souls, and destroy everything I've built up here in the process. Well, have you considered maybe things are better this way? Come on, Jeremy, you see it too, don't you? They love it here. Those poor kids, who knows what's been waiting for them on the other side, am I right? But here, they've got friends to make, games to play, smiles to bring, and somehow you think that's a bad thing. You know what? Maybe you just don't have this right. Perspective on everything. Here, Jeremy. Why don't I show you? Oh no. I really do hate to do this to you, you know. You were one of my favorites. But hey, I think I know a way I can make it up to you. How about a little trip down memory lane? What is this? Oh, yep, oh, we're just going. Oh my god, we're playing WarioWare. What was that? Okay. There, okay. What? Oh! There we go. Okay.
No! Just trying to read the whole board. It took too long. Okay. All right. Boss time.
I'm so hungry.
Keep off of me, man. Stay out. Oh. I've made it. Okay. It seems no matter how hard I try, you just won't let me have my way, huh? Gosh, you really are stubborn. I don't want this all to end. I don't want my friends to leave me behind. I know what I've done is selfish. I know it's wrong, but I couldn't let Henry take away the only friends I've ever known. I couldn't let you get in the way of keeping them here. I told the others that there was nothing waiting for us after this, but the truth is, I don't know what's gonna happen when we move on. When we reach the other side. And the thought of that terrifies me. What if there's nothing? What if after everything we've done is just black, total nothingness? An unending void, an eternity where I can't even find comfort in my own screams. I can't go there. I can't be forgotten. I can't be left behind. Can't it just stay this way forever? We're two guys who've had a little rough, huh? I get where you're coming from. Okay, well, not entirely, but after everything that's led me to working here, a lot of my friends were surprised I kept on looking for work. They called it a comedy of errors. They said if they were in my shoes, they'd just stop, give up, accept life as it is, and all that stuff. But you know what they say, nothing is born of resignation, right? Bad stuff happens, because it kinda has to, at some point. Like, do you like roller coasters?
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, I was a roller coaster attendant a couple summers ago. What I mean is, life's like a roller coaster, right? It comes at you fast. You can barely process it all as it flies past you. And yeah, bad things happen. The coaster has to go down at some point, and it can be really scary when it does. But when it goes down, that'll mean it'll just go back up again. Sure, maybe I could have gotten some rest for once, stayed hoping to focus on my studies. But then I wouldn't have gotten to experience one of the craziest weeks of my life. And I wouldn't have gotten to meet you. Life can be threatening, but that's all the more reason to make the most of it, right? Maybe I'll make some mistakes along the way, but hey, everyone does. That's just part of growing as a person. I think what I did here was a bit more than a mistake. Right, Henry. But hey, from how those papers of his sounded, it seems like they all really wanted to help you guys move on. Maybe it took a bit more time and a bit more hardship than you would have wagered, but I think he would have really liked you all to join him, wherever he is now. Just remember to say you're sorry, yeah? Yeah. You're right. Nothing's gonna get better if I keep myself down here. If I keep all of them down here. There's a chance I can make it up to them all, and I think it's time to go. Well, they're still talking.
Guys! You see that? Above the pizzeria?
Huh? They moved on. Time to let this roll one final time. With the mass having been left behind, Michael decided to take matters into his own hands. His loose ends had finally been tied up, leaving nothing but a smoldering pizzeria behind. Free from Springtrap's influence, Vanabelle snapped out of her obsession and reconnected with some of her old friends. She's become more involved in other fandoms now. The boss was able to secure a huge insurance payout after his establishment went up in flames. He wonders why he never tried burning the place down himself. Thanks to a gracious scholarship provided by the boss in exchange for his silence about his business practices, Jeremy was able to graduate debt-free. He did fall on his face on his way up to accept his diploma, though. That was wonderful. Gotta say, even after having done everything, I'm probably gonna do a bit more on my own time. There it is. The end. No deaths. It was on easy mode, and I understand the game more now. Phew, what a ride, huh? Oh, right, let me take this off. Hi there, Jeremy. Recognize me? Sorry for not showing myself sooner. I'm sure you were wondering where that little voice in your head was coming from. Oh, and thanks for keeping that music box running this whole time, too. Either way, it seems like what you said to Cassidy really got through to him. Him and the others have all departed now. Which I suppose means I'd better be on my way, too. I can only imagine how happy my dad will be once he sees us all again. You know, I guess all of this is to say, you're a real cool person, Jeremy. Thank you for taking this journey with us. Wonderful. Well, with that, that's the end of it. Went and saw what there was to see. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all another time.